So, my dear students, good morning. Today we are going to start chapter number 1, A Letter to God by author G. L. Fuentes. That's the name of the author. So, basically, as you can see from the title, A Letter to a God means a letter written to God. Now, before we read, I would like to give you a brief introduction of the story, and I would like to tell you that the faith can move mountains. You know, mountains they are immovable, but if you have faith in something, even an immovable thing can move. This is how faith does wonders. But what should we put our faith in? Like, the question is that what should we put our faith in? This is the question this story delicately poses. So this is the question which this story poses, that we know that faith can move even immovable things like mountains, but in what things we should put our faith in? Now, as we see, Lenko is a farmer who writes a letter to the god when his crops are ruined. Now, my dear students, this happens very much in our lives, in my life also, in your life also. When we come across some problem, we remember God and we trust God that God will take us out from the disaster which we are facing. So same happened with this Lenko. He's a farmer who writes a letter to the god when his crops are destroyed. And what he asks in this letter? He asks to God that please pay me, please give me 100 pesos. Now the question is, does Lenko's letter reach God? Does God send him the money? Think what your answers to these questions would be and guess how the story continues before you begin to read it. So basically, in this chapter, I would like to tell you that Lenko is a poor farmer. He's a very poor farmer. He's a simple fellow, but he has an indomitable faith in God. He's a very simple kind of a fellow, but he has a very indomitable faith in God. When his crop is destroyed by a hailstorm, he is sure God will help him. So as I've already told you, when you and me, it goes with everybody. When I am in pain, when I have a problem somewhere, whom do I remember? I start remembering God. Right? So same is with Lenko, that when his crop is completely destroyed by hailstorm, he's sure that God will help him. He has faith in God. Therefore, he writes a letter to God seeking his help. But see where the change comes. When the postmaster reads this letter, he can't help saying, I wish I had the faith of the man who wrote this letter. He sends him some money. So see, the postmaster, the people in the post office are so kind-hearted. So when they see that Lenko has sent a letter in which he's showing so much faith in God, so the postmaster did not want to break his faith in God, and what he does is he sends him some money so that his faith does not break. So when Lenko receives the letter, the money, he is not surprised because he has indomitable faith in God. He believes that God had sent him that money. But he becomes extremely angry when he counts the money. The money sent by the postmaster was less than he had asked for from God. He is quite sure that God can't make a mistake Such is his faith. He thinks post office people have stolen the money. He again writes to God to send him the rest of money and calls the post office people crooks, bunch of crooks, which is not a good idea. See, post office people, they helped Lenko by sending a part of the money which he had asked in the letter so that his faith in God does not break. But he is not able to visualize that who has sent the money. He has so much faith in God that he calls the post office people bunch of crooks and believes that they must have stolen the money which is short, because he had faith in God that God would send him the whole money. So this is what the brief introduction of the story is. Now in the next video, I'm going to start reading the chapter word by word. So please watch the videos very carefully. Thank you and have a nice day.